Hey, welcome back to our show. I'm joined by Marc Blatstein. Marc, thanks for coming on the show. I'm going to shake your hand here.
Scott. Thanks very much.
Marc is reminding me he's had diabetes 47 years. And that right there is just,
thank you.
I'm just so proud of you. You got me way beat at 34 years.
Thank you.
He had a diabetes supply company for many years, and now he's been working as a consultant. Also, he's got a black belt in Taekwondo.
Yes, yes.
Well, thanks for coming on our show.
Appreciate it. Appreciate the offer.
What have you been doing lately?
Well, I'm still involved in the nonprofit world of diabetes. I still work with the American Diabetes Association, Children with Diabetes Foundation. In fact, I just came back 3 weeks ago for the Children with Diabetes Foundation. Myself and associates with black belts also taught about 400 kids about diabetes and Taekwondo.
So you combine diabetes education with the black belt?
Absolutely.
What kind of things would you say to the kids? What do they like?
Well, they like to know how to defend themselves, but I teach them they can do it. They can do anything they want to do. I'm living proof. I'm a little older to be a role model to these 10 to 15-year-old kids, but I'm still a role model.
You must have gotten diabetes at like 1 year old or something.
I'm 57. I was 10.
You're in great shape.
Thank you. Thank you.
So what was it like when you were 10 and they told you you had diabetes?
The worst thing it was is my mother, when I came home from Children's Hospital, after being there for 6 weeks, and why till today, I don't know, and they said no more cake, no more candy, no more ice cream. My life was over. That was it. A 10-year-old kid, no more cake, candy, and ice cream.
Pretty harsh.
Yeah, and my mother went out and found things for me to eat that made me very happy, but it forever changed my life, but it made me stronger and more resilient and who I am today.
Do you have any tips that you think your mom gave you or you adopted that helped you be healthy for so long?
Well, my mother told me, and also my aunt, to make peace with your diabetes. You can't divorce it and you can't fire it, so make it your partner in life. And I learned...
Make peace with your diabetes.
Yes.
That's very powerful.
Yes, and I did. It took me many years to get there. I was probably 29 years old, but I did it.
When you finally made peace?
Yeah, because my aunt who taught me, I lost her to diabetes complications at age 29. I was her godson. She was great.
Now, how did that make peace for you? It sounds like it could have sent you the other direction.
Well, I learned I couldn't divorce it and I couldn't fire it, so make it my best friend. And I did. And I did.
So it's like an emotional connection in your brain.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it made me as strong as I am today.
So of all these things in diabetes that you've done, what do you enjoy the most?
I enjoy teaching kids. I've been teaching children since 1986, and I love kids. I have 4 of my own and 4 grandchildren, and I just love kids.
Any diabetes in your family?
My first cousin, who I may bring next year, she's been a mentor and a friend. She's 74 years old this year. She's had juvenile diabetes 69 years.
We need to profile her in the magazine.
Yes, she's an amazing, sweet lady. She's my first cousin, my father's sister's daughter.
So none of your children or grandchildren?
No, no. Thank God.
Yeah, I have 2 kids, and it's always, a little fear that I've passed on some gene. But in most cases, 4 out of 5 cases, there's no diabetes in the family.
And in today's world, you can handle it. I mean, when I was diagnosed, my mother used to boil my needles, sharpen my needles, and urine testing was you had to put part A into part B and boil to get part C. So it was a lot different back then. And the needles were like horse needles. And you should remember that.
I'm sure you hold a big fondness in your heart for your mom. All that work.
She was my best friend. She's passed 9 years ago, but she is the reason I'm here today.
What's her name?
Blanche.
All right, we'll put a shout out to Blanche. Well, Marc, thanks for coming on the show, sharing a little bit of inspiration with us.
Thank you, Scott.
It's good seeing you again.